All right, everybody, hello. Thank you. Welcome. Thank you. This is the very last performance of the very first production of OneOff Ensemble Theater's history. Thank you so much for coming. What makes it even more special is we've designed this show in honor of the eclipse, and today is the eclipse day. So you were all here in attendance, and thank you so much for being here. My name is James Warila, co-founder. Before we get started, though, if you would please join me in applause to Dana Schultes and Stage West for letting us use this marvelous space. OneOff Ensemble Theater's vision is to create a shared space for artists to write, act, direct, and design original theater pieces, which is something that you'll see here today. Now, normally this is the part of the speech where we tell you to put away your devices, but at OneOff we have an open policy when it comes to device use, so if you want to take pictures or video, we encourage you to do so. Just please tag us at OneOff Ensemble. That's OneOff Ensemble. You're tagging us at OneOff Ensemble. Okay? So what we present to you today is a 30-minute one-act. One story compiled by different stories, written by different artists, but with one purpose: to honor the total solar eclipse. Written by Rob Bosquez, Tyler Dorney, Johanna Quigley, and James Warila. Music written and composed by Joe Rogers. Lyrics by Joe Rogers and James Warila. OneOff Ensemble Theater proudly presents Devour the Sun.
Humor me for a moment. Take a look above you. See the spots in your vision? The beings, living or not, light years, universes away, some with desires just like us, some with desires far outside of what we could fathom. When you think about it, the universe really is frighteningly human.
Or is it us humans that frighteningly reflect the universe and all it has to hold? Vast, ever-changing, beautiful and horrible, heartbreaking and heart-mending all in one. One thing I can say for certain is that we have much to learn.
Whether it be a lesson in how to rebuild and press on,
or a lesson on the beauty of giving oneself to be a part of someone or something bigger. The expanding universe is always happy to have audience members to its majesty.
Attention all who wish to be elated, and I'll tell you the story of how the moon was created. You see the planets, the stars, the galaxies, and stuff isn't really much more than a collection of space dust.
Heavy dust attracts lighter dust, and they will form rocks. Heavy rocks attract lighter rocks. Do you read me, Mr. Spock?
Confirmed. The bigger ones make galaxies, the smaller ones just suns, and the even smaller ones make up planets, comets, and moons.
What fun! Within our own solar system lies a remarkable story. The tale of Terra and Theia, and their dance and its glory.
Past Mercury and Venus and set between Mars is Terra and Theia in their dance in the stars. Theia, smaller than Terra, would chase Terra in hopes of embrace. Terra would move further and closer, dreaming of how they would interlace. But both of them were planets, you see, fully formed in every way. Their embrace was cataclysmic, but without it we wouldn't be standing here today.
And so it happened 4.5 billion years ago. Within their collision, Theia left a bit of itself in Terra and was never to be seen again. Terra was smashed. Its insides were outsides. Its outsides were blown away. But space is a strange place, for although Terra's crust was torn from itself, it didn't go away.
Gravity kept it nearby. At first it seemed as if Terra were standing in a cloud, still standing after the cataclysm, resilient and proud. But as time went on and the dust settled, it formed a ring. So gorgeous and unique, it would make your heart sing.
And as more time passed, the dust settled more, most of it drifting upon Terra's floor.
But not all the dust returned to Terra. Some created a new home and became a new era.
The heavier dust collected closer to Terra, the lighter dust further away.
The new heavenly body would become tidal locked, so she could only see it in one way.
Forever, this mother will always see her child's face.
And with time and good fortune, it would begin the human race.
In the cosmos, destruction often leads to rebirth.
Because of the dance of Terra and Theia, we have the moon and the earth.
waited forever for this. When Terra and Theia separated...
Oh, God! I wept.
You weren't even there. It was billions of years ago.
I still wept.
When?
When I heard about it.
That's ridiculous!
Silence! I'm so sorry about them. They're not very smart. Anyway, I'm sure you're wondering why you're here. See, when Terra and Theia separated, it really destroyed us. Retroactively, that is, we weren't there. But we miss Theia. We miss the moon.
Oh!
We talked about this. We don't do the whaling anymore.
It was in the charter meeting 4 months ago.
Okay, Greg.
Anyway, whenever everything lines up and the moon aligns with the sun, which aligns with the earth, we try to get it back, get a channel, feel whole again.
All my past mistakes will cease to haunt me.
I will be at peace with myself.
I will feel whole again.
I just hope it helps my azaleas grow.
I hope my ex-wife will come back to me.
Never going to happen, Greg.
I'm still hoping for the azaleas. Wait, is that why we got someone already holding flowers?
No! The flowers help pull the moon back to us. The moon is cold, barren, deserted. A little like us. It misses flowers. It misses the earth. It wants what it can't have. It's drawn to it. It reminds it of its partner, its long-lost partner. I spent my life trying to bring the two together.
It's a theory, at least. We haven't tried flowers before.
I think I should read my poetry to the moon instead.
So I still don't see why we're trying to attract it with something it doesn't have. Maybe it doesn't like flowers. That's why it's barren. You wouldn't go into my home, look in my kitchen cabinet, see that I don't have any jalapenos in there, and go, "Oh, Gadzooks! I bet he misses jalapenos." Rather than just assume I don't like them.
It's worth a shot. They smell really nice.
Can you position her correctly, please? The last place you moved her, the flowers were facing towards the ground. That doesn't help us.
There! Now the ritual. There, you see? Don't you feel it? The majesty of the moon.
I do. Wow, I thought this was gonna be more dangerous.
No, why would we do that? We just needed your flowers so that the moon would open up to us. Didn't succeed in pulling it down, but she's shown her light over us. It's bright light, washing away our fears, our sins. You feel it, don't you? Most people don't get to. Thanks for helping.
Of course. I didn't even know we could do that. Didn't know you could find something more in the moon. It's nice. It feels warm. It feels wonderful. And so, we, the inhabitants, have been given the gift to discover. That is, from above. Though frightening, the gift is too good to understand. Good. Not to be confused with beautiful, elaborate, awe-inspiring good. To its unknown core. That is not to say, however, that there aren't those ill-influenced by the world below. Those that misconstrue what the universe attempts to say. They cower in fear. Worse, they do not listen to the advice of the elders, of the eldest abiding above. Their pride breeds ignorance. Luckily, the universe, no matter how tangled and mangled it becomes, always comes back to order.
Get up! We have to hurry.
Just a few moments.
No time.
I cannot move.
We must.
We've been running for hours.
We've been running for days.
Let me rest.
You are young and full of fire, yet you don't have the strength to run for what will be a moment you will never forget. Call upon the strength of your ancestors, their wisdom. That is the meaning of ancestors, dear one.
Why are we running?
Don't you feel it? Deep in your essence, that voice, that howl, telling us to run to the sky.
We cannot run to the sky.
We must.
Why?
It is what the whispers in our bones tell us to do.
I hear no such things.
The changing rhythm of the drummer in our hearts.
My drummer is at peace.
The elders gathered and told me a story once. A great mammoth coyote, a creation of the stars. The great coyote and the sun are on the same celestial path. Neither one will move. They collide. They battle. The sun wins. She always wins. She has to.
A coyote. In the sky?
A mammoth one.
But how?
Nature has her magic. Our spirit selves know this, not our earthly selves.
Where is the rest of our pack? Was it wise to leave them?
They do not understand this. They fear this. Never be afraid of nature, young one, even if it brings the great reaper. 'Tis better to die in a hurricane than to never know a storm.
The insects sing, but it is not night.
It's happening.
The sun and the moon, they're eating each other.
No! They are not eating each other, fighting with each other, or destroying each other. They are holding each other. An embrace. The great dance. We are in another place. Now we can see the sun for what she really is, a rich living silver as seen by the gods, a living, breathing creature with embracing arms like a creature of the raging ocean. The sky has become the raging ocean. We are in a time where colors dance and communicate like no other time, when the hidden planets appear, all the hidden stars of the daytime world. This is what the first coyotes saw. The first animals. When we were all the same beast, the same creature. And now it's over.
I want to be there again. Why do I have a memory of this even though I've never experienced it before?
An ancestor's memory.
Forever in my bones.
You know me well by now, it seems. You tell wives' tales about me, some rather true, some rather not. I believe that's called gossiping. But it's all right. I can handle a bit of gossip. Here, take this. Yeah, both hands. There you go, nice and sturdy. Very good. It's nice to feel important. I'm sure you all know that feeling. I, of course, am very important for many of the functions you all have now, but it's nice when the silly stuff comes about as well. It's pretty cool you all decided that I get to lie to the night for the vampires. Oh, I don't know where you all came up with that, so I commend your creativity.
Is this one babbling at you? Okay, this one. You're in my spot.
Oh, no, Moon is over here. The Moon is over here. Don't break your back.
Really nice. You're making us excited. Yeah. Yellow? Let us begin.
It's all right. I'm taking a bit of teasing. And you need me, you know, more than you all know.
During the 5th century BC, there was a man named Anaxagoras. He was the first to suggest that eclipses were just the sun casting the shadows of the moon upon the earth. He was exiled for his affront to the gods.
Look over there!
But now we are sure of so much more.
We are sure that eclipses occur during a new moon, when the moon rises high in the daytime sky, crossing the sun's ecliptic plane as it orbits around the earth. A cosmic coincidence of the highest order.
We are sure that if you are privileged enough to be within the moon's inner shadow, its umbra, then you will be in the presence of a solar eclipse, with no light above you but the wisps of the ghostly solar corona creeping their tendrils around the orb of the dark and soundless moon. And we are sure that despite all of our modern scientific knowledge, a full eclipse is still primarily a source of wonder and awe.
As an eclipse occurs, the sky begins to slowly and gradually dim. The sun rays tangle amongst themselves. The stars appear faintly, and it seems as if the sun is setting and rising at the same moment.
Tides suddenly grow larger, and radio waves refract and become corrupted.
Cicadas chirp,
And cockroaches skitter.
Horses gather together for moral support.
Lizards go to bide their time and sleep through the unexplainable darkness.
Orangutans climb their trees or enclosures in hopes of catching a glimpse of the phenomenon.
Dogs become unsure of the time of day and wag their tails like crazy.
And cats are, well, cats are generally unaffected.
And humans leave their homes in droves, go outside, gather together, maybe watch some theater. They gather with their strange glasses and their fiddly telescopes, and in some cases, advanced astronomy equipment, and hope to divine whatever wisdom they can.
And as they peer at the eclipse, they hope to catch a glimpse of something emblematic of a greater universe. As humans sit in the path of totality, they may see a glimpse of a planet that only they believe exists. They may squint and see a constellation they will not find again. They may find some answer about the soul, something hidden in the intense darkness of the moon. And if they're in just the right position at the right time, they might see the gods devour the sun.
Just another day. I am grateful for this moment. I am thankful for my friends that we all have gathered to see stars among the day. Golden sun, silver moon, guiding us day and night, morning sky, evening star, holding us in your pure light, riding on the ancient winds of life. Our tale is nearly through, and we'd love to thank you. The ones who care to wonder are left to ponder why. Have we learned here any secrets? Do we know more than before? Is this life I cherish? For I lived it with my friends. Golden sun, silver moon, guiding us day and night, you.